Okay, the magnification looks good. I think so. A little clunky with the driving. I'll get used to that. It's like switching to stick shift after automation all these years. Anyway, we're not done with our model. We've made the model. Now we need to return it, and then we have to what's known as migrate it from just a simple model to a database table. All right? So let's do that step next. I'm going to go to my screen sharing, turn on my magnification, and what we've done is we've created our model. But we haven't returned it yet. So let's add to this class and define a function here that's going to return a let's just call it template, and this is 0 dot and then our PyATS alias. And what we do is we don't comma separate these, we just put them all in order like this. Serial PID. And then timestamp. And we got to close that off. And now we have to return that as a format of self. So now we're actually going to return that. Okay, so I believe we're ready to go. A good sign, by the way, is that you can start your server, that you haven't got anything wrong, you haven't typed anything wrong. So the server will start here, but that's not what we need to do. So if you do an ls, you're going to see there's this manage.py file. Okay, so we're going to use that and say Python manage.py. Now the command here is make migrations and then the name of our application, in this case Merlin. And we're going to make a migration from the models file. Now, if there's no changes to my other models, it's not going to affect those, and we'll see that with the return here. So our step successfully created a model called Show Inventory. And we could actually look at that migrations file in our Merlin migrations folder. So we're not quite done yet. Now that we've made the migration, we have to migrate into Merlin. And what we'll see now is the show inventory has been applied and it ran the migration. Now what I like to do to confirm that it worked is go into our administration panel and register that model into our admin panel. Right, and I'm just going to copy, well, let's not copy, right? Admin.site register models, and right, we're importing models, show inventory. I'm going to save that file, and now I can go to my server and go to my admin panel. Actually, is the server running? Not yet. Let me turn the server on. And that's another good sign that the server starts post-migration. And let's hit our admin panel. And hey, take a look. We have show inventories in Merlin, the app. Now, it's empty. There's nothing in it. But we can check the structure by adding here. Okay, we have an alias field, an operating system field, the part, description, part ID, serial number, timestamp. I could manually type these in. So here's a good example. 0-day out-of-box inventory registration. Right? I'm not going to be able to pull the device, but I could easily type in these fields as a 0-day timestamp in the database. We've received the 9300 or whatever the part is. It's been entered in the database, and then it will start to pull it and compare it and update those records from the live device once we can reach it. I'm going to put another little breakpoint in this video. So what we've done is, oh no, sorry, let me turn off the magnifying glass first. That's my problem here. I'm not used to this, everybody. I'm sorry. Whoa. So, I'll chop that out. We now have successfully taken the JSON, made a model, returned the data as a function, migrated it, made a migration, migrated that, made migration, and now we have a database table that we can see is ready. Ready for what? Well, it's ready for real data from the network now to populate those fields on demand or on a schedule using Merlin and PyATS. So that'll be the next step. And we'll try to write it together again. This is a good breakpoint to try to absorb the last two segments. If not, let's keep rolling. But I'm going to put a breakpoint in myself. I'll be right back. Thank you.